Welcome back to Brick by Brick. Today we're going to be going over how you can start your very own Lego investing business. We'll start out with some of the sets that I decided to buy when I started investing in Lego. I've done this for about 9 years now, and it's been very profitable for me. I was able to help pay for a good chunk of my college tuition by buying and selling retired Lego sets. So it's been a great side hustle for you and for me, and it can be a great way for you to earn some extra money. I'll just be going over some of the tips and tricks that I've learned. So one of the first sets I bought was a set similar to this battle pack right here. I got about $50 worth of Lego. It included, I think, like 1 or 2 of these Lego Star Wars battle packs. This is one of the older ones, so there's 4 minifigures in it instead of the 3, which they're currently in for the $15 price tag. But I decided to buy one of these, and then I got a set roughly this size. It was one of the Anakin's Starship set kind of thing, Jedi Interceptor or something, but both of those were great sets. It was about this size. I have since sold pretty much all of the sets I started with. I don't think I even have any more left, but I was able to make some profit and turn that money back into my Lego investing business, and I bought more sets on sale. But that was how I started. It's a good way to do it, and there's a couple ways. So you buy the sets, and then you're going to need to hold on to them for a little while. It depends on when you buy them. It's generally best to buy a Lego set on sale right before the retirement date, so you can quickly get that turnaround and make some extra profit. There's generally something called a retirement bump in the value of a Lego set, which means right after it retires, it will kind of see a little, sometimes a big jump in price and value, which will help the Lego investor make some more money when he or she eventually decides to sell the set. And it can be a great way to start in seeing some of the profits in the Lego investing business, but then generally the longer you keep a set, the more it will go up in value. There are some minor exceptions to this rule, but generally, just like investing in the S&P 500 or a stock or any mutual fund, generally the longer you wait, the more money you'll be able to make. There's going to be some fluctuations, but the good thing is with Lego is it rarely goes down in value. I have invested in probably about 200 Lego sets, and I can probably name on one hand the amount of them that actually gone down in value. I think it's only 2. There was one Lego Mandalorian set that went down in value, and then I got a little London bus set, and both of those were cumulatively worth about $35 or so. So it wasn't too big of a deal, but every other set has either increased slightly in value or has done really well. I don't think I've had any that just stay at baseline, stay at retail price. That rarely happens. Occasionally it will, but not too often. So I decided to buy those sets, and then after you hold them for a while, it's up to you when you want to sell them. You can sell them through a variety of methods. I'll be going over a couple. I started off by starting an eBay account where I would buy and sell my Lego sets and minifigures. I would go through my bin of Lego minifigures and find the valuable ones and sell them on eBay. And this, I don't think it was a terrible way to start. The main downsides is that eBay does have reasonably high fees. I was paying about a 13% fee for just being able to use eBay as their platform. And it also made shipping a little more complicated. So in some ways, I kind of wish I'd started investing in Lego just by doing it on a local kind of in the neighborhood, and where they could just come over and pick up the set. Generally, I mean, that obviously shrinks your potential customer base to a lot smaller of an area, just within like a 45-minute drive or whatever from your house. But I think that could be a great way to do it. I have sold some other stuff. I haven't sold any Lego. Well, actually, I've sold some Lego that way, and it's been a pretty good way to do it. I generally don't get quite as much, but I also don't have to worry about shipping, and I don't have to worry about the fee that eBay or Amazon or whatever platform I decide to sell it on will charge, which has been a pretty good way to be able to make some profits from investing in Lego. And you've also may have noticed, so both of the sets I started with are Lego Star Wars sets. For the first few sets I recommend you buy, if you're starting new, I would recommend sticking with a Lego Star Wars set. If you're able to afford a bigger one, I would recommend getting a bigger set. We'll show you an example. For this one right here has been one of the bigger Lego Star Wars sets, my Lego investing collection. This is the 20th year anniversary Boba Fett Starship. It's got the exclusive Princess Leia minifigure there on the side. And so this set has done quite well. Generally big Lego Star Wars sets that depict really famous locations or ships or builds or just scenes from the Star Wars movies generally do pretty well. And that has definitely been the case with this Boba Fett Starship. It's done quite well. It's got some cool little play features too, but it's been a great set to invest in. But I wasn't originally able to afford buying sets that size. It was like $100, which for me at the time when I was like 12 and started investing in Lego, I was like, that is a lot of money. But so I did start investing with just like $50. I bought some Lego Star Wars Battle Packs, and then I bought a Jedi Interceptor, the Anakin's Jedi Interceptor, a couple versions back. I don't remember the exact version it was, but those have both been those both turned out to be pretty great investments for me. And initially I didn't expect Lego to continue to go up value. I bought a few other sets when I started to make some money from it, and I just kept them in my closet for a while, and eventually they were being worth quite a bit. So I was like, I should just start doing this on a large scale. It's still certainly not the largest scale that a lot of YouTubers do. I'm hovering around the $5,000 range for my collection. It's a little below that, but at times it's gone up to 6 and down to 4. So I'm usually buying and selling a good bit. I haven't bought any in a little while. I have gotten a few sets just with some VIP rewards member points. And one of the downsides is you're not able to open up the sets and build them. You of course can, but you're not going to make nearly as much money. It's generally best to keep them in box and to keep that box in an elevated, just tempered climate where it can just sit there and grow in value. That is kind of the hardest part about Lego investing, is just that patience of waiting for a set to go up in value. And which is why it's best to buy it right before it retires, which you can't always tell for sure, but there's some decent indicators. Brick Economy, there's also the Lego website. I think they have a retiring soon section. We've made some videos about that. But it can be a great way to quickly turn around that profit and make some money. But after I had decided to invest in those two, sold them off, or those 2 or 3, and then I just kind of kept accumulating the money I made from each of the Lego sets. And eventually I was able to I bought a bunch of sets at once, and I kind of regret buying. I got a couple of them at retail price. I obviously tried to look for as best a deal as I could, but there were some of them that I was only able to get for retail price. And you probably want to buy from sources like Amazon, Target, sometimes eBay has good deals on sets that are on sale before they retire. I prefer to just stick with Amazon. I also recommend, if you are planning on exclusively buying from Amazon, buying soon to be retired Lego sets, that you get like the Amazon credit card, so you can get 5% off. That has been, I don't actually have it yet, but I really wish I had before I bought all these sets. It can be a good way to make a little bit more money and ensure some more profits for your Lego investing business. I think you also get like a gift card to Amazon for somewhere around $100. So that can be a good way to do it. And then I recommend buying on Amazon and then selling on you can do local pickup for Craigslist, or KSL Classifieds is the version in Utah. And there's a couple other options. Pretty much every area has their own version of local pickup. That can be a great way to do it. I wish I had done it more. I probably will do it for the majority of the sets I've left in my collection, just because it's a lot smoother of a process to buy and sell the set, which can help make some profit for a quick turnaround. And then so you buy the sets, hold the sets until they retire. You can keep them as long as you want. Generally, they'll continue to go up in value. And then you sell them on either like peer-to-peer or just local pickup, or even eBay. eBay is a little bit easier of a platform to get started investing on, to start a little small business where you sell Lego sets. So if you're looking for a big market, I would recommend eBay. If you're looking for just kind of the easiest way to make some money, you probably may not make quite as much with local pickup, but you also won't have to pay for the fees and the shipping and the other complexities. And there have been so many instances where I have put in the metrics of a Lego set, the weight and the size, onto the eBay thing to get a shipping estimator, and then it ended up being way less than what it cost to ship the set, so I lost even more money when I had to pay the difference there to buy the shipping for the set. So that can lead to some complexities, and if you're just getting started, it could just be a good idea just to start with peer-to-peer and see what you can do. But feel free to let me know if you have any questions. I've been doing this for a while, so if you happen to have any questions on how to start a little Lego investing side business yourself, I'd be happy to hear them. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.